Hey guys, it's Bryony. Today I'm doing a highly requested video on two common conditions that can affect the female genitalia, vulvodynia and vaginismus. So first of all, I'm going to start off with vulvodynia. Vulvodynia is a name given to a persistent and unexplained pain in the vulva. Your vulva is the area of bit of skin that surrounds the entrance to your vagina. It can affect women of all ages and all ethnicities, and often the women are otherwise very healthy, so you might not have any other health condition, but you may have vulvodynia. Vulvodynia won't make the vulva look any different, so it might not be red or inflamed or anything like that. In a normal exam it might look fine, but it may also be quite painful when it's going to be a persistent pain non-stop and often made worse when you sit down. If a doctor suspects you have vulvodynia, what they're most likely to do is take a cotton swab and press very gently against the entrance to your vagina, basically your vulva. If you get pain when they do that, that's often the key symptom that you have vulvodynia, but there are other conditions which can cause pain in the vulva, so they'll try and rule those out first. If you do have vulvodynia, you do need to go and see your GP or go to a gum clinic, which is a sexual health clinic, because it's not something that's going to resolve itself, and often treatments require a prescription. Some of the things you can do for self-care, however, to help improve the symptoms are wear 100% cotton underwear and loose clothing, such as a flowing skirt or loose trousers. Use a cool pack pressed against the vulva. That can help relieve pain if it's really bad. The other thing you want to do is avoid any sort of scented feminine products like wipes or disposable pads that have lots of scents in them, and feminine wash. Definitely avoid those things. Just use a natural emollient is a better option for you. In fact, it's best just to avoid those in general. The scented ones are never good for you. But the most important thing to remember is go and see your GP or go to a gum clinic, because there are options out there that can help you. Moving on to vaginismus. Vaginismus is a term used to describe the involuntary tightening of the vaginal muscles whenever penetration is attempted. Now this varies from woman to woman, but it can go from, even inserting a tampon or a finger, right up to women who can have sex, but it's quite painful for them. There are a number of different causes of vaginismus. Some of them could be psychological, right up to physical things like an infection, for example. If you had a painful first experience having penetrative sex, that can trigger vaginismus. You suffered any sort of physical or sexual abuse, if you witnessed sexual abuse, if you're having relationship problems or have a severe fear of getting pregnant for whatever reason, these are all things that can actually trigger vaginismus. Vaginismus is a really common problem, but people are still really shy about talking of it. If you're someone who's quite shy about it, the best thing to do is definitely go to a gum clinic, because they deal with this stuff all the time and they'll be very familiar with this condition. Vaginismus can be treated, but how it's treated will depend on the cause. So for example, if a doctor feels that vaginismus is caused by something psychological, they might refer you to have sex therapy, which basically will involve you talking about maybe your past sexual experiences or any sort of thing that could have triggered vaginismus, and talking it out. That can often help some people. But if that's not enough, they may also give you something called vaginal trainers. Vaginal trainers are basically smooth cylindrical pieces of plastic that vary in size from very small, getting gradually bigger, and they're basically used at home. You insert them yourself and you gradually build up to a point where you're comfortable. This helps you train your body and train your muscles to get used to penetration, and can really help this problem. A lot of women have found this to be very helpful when they've had vaginismus. So I really hope you found this video helpful, guys. I was just covering the basics today of what these conditions are and the symptoms and some of the things that are used to treat them, and also what to do if you think you might have them, which as always is go and consult your doctor. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups from my website Precious Stars down below. We have some new cloth pads in as well if you'd like to view them, so be sure to go and check them out, and I will see you later. Bye bye.